Hey now, Rob here, Rob School of Music, and today we are going over the easiest way to turn your basic chords into songs. So today we're going to start off with basic chords that you probably know, and if you don't, click up here and I got a great course that'll help you learn them. But we're going to do an A minor chord, we're going to do a C major chord, we're going to do a G major chord, and a D major chord. Now right there, those four chords are great to kind of get yourself moving around the neck and just pick a rhythm that makes sense to you. Right there, that's already sounding like music, but maybe a little stock, maybe a little generic. So you want to spice it up. So here's a great way to spice it up without having to change anything about the shape you're already making with your left hand, and just adding in a couple extra notes to augment and change the chords that we already have. So let's start with our A minor chord. Pretty cool, right? But let's say we want to make it a little spicier. Just take that pinky finger that's already kind of lined up with it, leave everything where it is, and drop the pinky finger on the 3rd fret of our B string. And now we have an A sus4 chord. So a little color, and then we take it on and off. Okay? Pretty cool, right? Now let's jump to our C chord, C major. Same exact spot, we're going to throw that pinky finger, 3rd fret on the B string. Now we're going to have a C add 9 chord. Now it's really bright and happy and in your face. Major's already happy, but when we throw that 9th in there, now it's like ultra happy, right? And you can take that finger in and out too. Okay, this next one, the G chord, this is kind of the hardest one just because of the stretch. So maybe you don't do it, maybe you do, up to you, but G major. Now we're doing the 4-finger G chord, so it's the 3rd fret on the low E string, 2nd fret on the A string, open D and G string, and then 3rd fret on the B and the high E. But what we're going to do to augment this chord, or change the chord I should say, augment, we're not doing augmented chords, we're just augmenting it in the literal sense of the word, if you will, nerd. Nerd alert! Okay, pinky finger, we're going to jump it up to the 3rd fret of the high E string. And we're just adding that A note into the chord. So this would be a G add 9. Okay, and then the last chord, we're going to go to our D major. And remember, when we transition that G to the D, that ring finger stays down. That's our anchor. Pivot around it. All right, big happy D major. We're going to throw the pinky behind the ring finger, 3rd fret, high E string, D sus4 chord. Play with it, do what you will, but here's a whole sequence. Here's what I would do with it. All right, pretty cool, right? Now here's something else we can do. We can take that D chord and we can go back just the regular D, lift out the middle finger, so now we get a D sus2 chord. So we can do a whole lot of dancing. So here would be that sequence bringing that cool stuff in there. All right, guys, don't be afraid to mess around. Let's say you're in that A minor chord, and instead of that 3rd fret on the B string, maybe you hit the 3rd fret on the high E. What's that? Oh, that's kind of cool. Same thing on the C chord. Okay, that note's going to carry over. That's already in our G chord. And then maybe when we go to the D chord, we just do the sus2. Oh, it's hanging and resolve. And that is a great way to turn our basic chords into songs. If you like that, and maybe you want to go deeper, check out my guitar course. I Can Play Guitar. It's going to have everything you need to learn in your entire first year of guitar education. We're talking all our chords, major, minor, bar chords, power chords, soloing, pentatonic scales, some licks, custom backing tracks, guitar theory, so you can talk about the theory side of your instrument to anyone who plays any other instrument. And if you order now, you're going to get the bonus module that's going to teach you all about the electronics of your guitar, your amplifier, and your pedals. Thanks for checking out the video. Stick around for more.